Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ken, and today we're going to be running down everything you should be watching for the weekend of July the 23rd.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
There's lots of stuff coming out this weekend.
Always is.
It's not as jam-packed as last weekend. But yeah, we're going to talk about like what's coming out in theaters. Also, we're going to try to cover most of the streaming services, stuff that's coming out on there, just the stuff that we could find. Let's talk about some of the theatrically released, the two big ones, because there are two big theatrically released movies coming out this weekend. You got Snake Eyes, was a G.I. Joe like origin film,
right?
Starring the guy, I can't remember his name. I think it's Henry Golding. Yes, yeah. And he was also in The Gentleman last year too. So he, like I said, he's popping up in a lot of stuff, and he's the star of Snake Eyes. And I don't know, I'm kind of curious about this movie.
Yeah.
I remember watching like the movie that came out in 2009 with you. I don't know if you remember it.
Not really.
And then they came out with one with like Bruce Willis and The Rock, which I've never seen, but I've never been the biggest G.I. Joe fan. But I don't know. Yeah. This one looks kind of good. Maybe I'll take our son to it or something, and possibly. But
yeah, we'll see.
The other one that's on my radar this weekend is a new M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it's called Old. And that's going to be in theaters. So yeah, this one and Snake Eyes, both exclusive to the theaters. That's the only way you can see them. You're not on any streaming service, unfortunately. That's bad news for us.
Yeah, not hearing good things about this one.
I'm not either, which doesn't surprise me because the trailer didn't look that good.
Yeah, I heard it was funny, like unintentionally.
Yeah, maybe a return to the happening M. Night Shyamalan. But you know what?
I'm sure we'll still like check it out eventually.
Yeah, but it's still a movie that I want to check out, but I'm not going to go to the theaters to watch this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, M. Night Shyamalan, this is kind of his thing. He makes some really great movies, and then he makes some really not so great movies.
And then he stops, and he's like, okay, I need to make a crappy one again.
I need to make a crappy, and this is his crappy one, so let him have his crappy. He's always interesting in how he presents his ideas, so I'm sure it'll be an interesting movie, to say the least. But yeah, Old is coming out this weekend. Then you have Jolt, which we'll probably be watching because this one's on streaming. This is on Amazon Prime. It's a movie starring Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale.
And it has a very interesting premise. Basically, she has murderous tendencies, and she has to suppress those by using an electric vest that shocks her every time she wants to kill somebody.
Yeah, that seems very interesting.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
She's not my favorite, but yeah, we might check it out.
Yeah, I mean, Kate Beckinsale, she's been around for a long time. She's the star of those underworld movies, but I'd say outside of maybe Serendipity and Click, I haven't really seen a whole lot of stuff that she's actually been in.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one looks interesting, so I think we'll watch it because we can sit at home on the couch.
That's true.
And watch it for free. So
yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Getting into a trio of Netflix films that's coming out this weekend, we've got Blood Red Sky, which is a German film. Looks kind of like a horror thriller type movie. That looks interesting. Maybe we can give that a shot, kind of like we gave a classic horror story a shot last weekend. Maybe it's pretty good. And then you got Bankrolled, which is a Spanish comedy. And then you got a romantic drama, what it looks like, starring Shailene Woodley and Felicity Jones, The Last Letter from Your Lover. Are you interested in this one?
Not really. I don't love what's her name? Is it Shailene or?
Shailene Woodley.
Yeah, I don't love her, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that might be one you watch when I'm working all day or something. When you're on the couch alone, because I don't really want to watch it.
Unless it's my homework, but.
There you go. Maybe I'll give you an assignment this weekend and it'll be that one. So Masters of the Universe. I don't think that you're big on the He-Man, but they're coming out with an animated series this weekend. Masters of the Universe Revelation.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's have you ever heard of He-Man?
No.
Skeletor?
No.
There you go. It's 80s. It's like an 80s cartoon. They did a movie
Masters of
They
the
talked about doing a
Universe.
live action movie forever, but this is like a revival of the animated show.
Oh, okay.
Which Netflix is doing a lot with, like Transformers and some other stuff. But I know a lot of people are really excited about this in like the nerd community.
Okay.
But I don't watch a lot of animated stuff, so I probably won't be watching this one either. Bring us into the next one, because I know you're excited about this one.
Yeah, I let you talk about the ones that I don't know too much about, but I do know about Ted Lasso season 2 is coming this weekend. Is it Friday?
Friday, and on Apple TV Plus.
I was gonna say that.
Okay. All right.
On Apple TV Plus. So yeah, we checked out the first season. I think we were a little late to it, right? We didn't watch it in real time.
It came out last summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we watched it. We watched that like 3 months ago.
Yeah. And I feel like it's a super easy watch. What's
All
his
the
name?
episodes are like 30 minutes, right?
Jason's
Sudeikis.
Sudeikis. His name's a little tricky to say, I feel like. I really like him in this. He just plays like this really good, like,
Just good-hearted guy.
yeah, good-hearted guy. Like, he's funny and he's nice, but he still has a little, attitude to him. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's also got some like, there's some personal drama and
Oh yeah,
conflict.
it's like it can definitely be like emotional, I feel like.
Yeah, like he's got stuff going on with like his family life that I hope that they go a little bit more in depth on in the second season, because I don't feel like we got enough of that in the first.
Right. But yeah, so season 2, looking forward to that one.
I'm not sure like what the rollout's gonna be. Maybe we'll get 2 episodes Friday, and then they'll do an episode every week.
Also, they're shorter episodes, right?
Yeah, they're like 25, 30 minutes.
Right, so easy watch.
But Apple TV like seems to be on the, more so than anybody else that I know of, on the kick of like one
shorter
episode.
Episodes.
Well, yeah, and just the way they roll them out, it's like one episode every single week.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say going into that is the next Apple TV Plus show, Physical, which we've been watching and really enjoying. It's episode 8. And yeah, we're getting close to the finale.
Yeah, and I think when it ends, we'll probably maybe do a series wrap-up video.
Yeah.
Just talking about the whole series as a whole, because I know we talked about the first 4 episodes. But
yeah, it's been a pretty fun show to watch.
It's a fun show. And you want to know some good news?
What?
There's no Lacey's story this weekend. It ended last weekend.
That's great. I wonder how it wrapped up.
Maybe we'll go back and check it out. That's your other homework assignment.
Oh,
you can do that one.
I think I'll take an F on that.
All right, so then we've got Freaky, that Vince Vaughn, Catherine Newton horror film that came out.
We rented that a while ago, right?
We rented that on VOD for $20.
Oh my gosh! I think we were desperate for some entertainment.
Yeah, it was at the very beginning of the year, and I can't say I regret it. It wasn't like a bad movie, but also like maybe I should have waited a couple more weeks and got the Blu-ray or something.
YOLO mood or something.
Yeah, I think so. But that's coming.
Yeah, sorry.
That's coming to HBO Max for free.
Yeah, there you go.
If you haven't seen it, on July the 24th. So, and then you go ahead and take this next one.
So we also have, what is that? Sunday, we have episode 3 of The White Lotus, which is also on HBO Max. We've been watching that recently. We've seen episodes 1 and 2, and we're really enjoying it as well. It's kind of like this, like, almost like mystery comedy kind of show.
Yeah.
It is like longer though. It's almost like an hour episode, right?
Hour episodes.
But these different, people and families or whatever, like they've gone to this like really nice tropical island for like a vacation, and we know that something's gonna go down, and so it's kind of like the unraveling of what happens at the end.
But yeah, I would say this is like the next big premiere like HBO show. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna take off like Mayor of Easttown or anything like that.
Right.
But this is like in their prime time spot Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I think once we watch episode 3, we're gonna try to do a video of the first, just talking about our thoughts on the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And then depending on how it progresses, maybe we'll cover it week to week.
Yeah,
maybe that could be another show we do like Mayor. And maybe we can do it live too. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But then we've got American Horror Stories, not American Horror Story, episode 3, which we missed episode 1 and 2. They came out last week. but it wasn't really on my radar then. So
we haven't seen it though.
This is coming out on Hulu and FX, so it's kind of like that Hulu FX combo thing.
And you said that this is a spinoff from American Horror Story?
This is a spinoff. So how American Horror Story is like an anthology like every season, which means like it's a different story every season.
Right.
This one is supposedly an anthology every episode.
Like so Black Mirror.
Yeah, it's a different story every episode, which has me intrigued because you can watch one episode, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but then the next episode, maybe that... It's like a mystery bag every single time you watch one.
Yeah, I am intrigued. We might have to check that out.
So I do kind of want to check this out, even though I'm not like the biggest American Horror Story fan.
I feel like we used to love it in the beginning, and then some of the seasons just got really outrageous.
Well, what I remember is like we always watch it because we're interested in the premise. Yeah. And then it's like we always dip out on it, like 3 or 4 episodes in.
Yeah, I feel like it maybe starts out pretty good, and then we lose interest because it's... I don't know.
The only ones we finished was Hotel and then the first season.
The first season was great.
Yeah, the first season I love. And then you got Zola, which we watched and have like a vlog video review about.
Yeah, it was like a fun little theater vlog.
That's coming out on July the 23rd on VOD, so you can rent it at home.
Yeah.
I imagine probably for like $6.99 or something. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'd say it's worth a $6.99 rental. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but it's fun, and I don't know. I like it.
It's an A24 film. If you like the vibe of the A24 films, then you'll probably enjoy Zola.
I laughed a lot.
Yeah, it was. Go ahead and get into our recommendations. These are just like our random recommendations for the weekend. Why don't you go first?
Okay, so my recommendation for this week is one of my favorite comedies. This is 40.
Yeah, that's a good one. I enjoy that too.
Yeah, it's just like one of those movies that I can watch over and over again. And I'm not, you can ask him, I'm not the type to rewatch movies.
No.
But this one I can, which, comedies are a little easier to rewatch. But yeah, it's got a great cast. I feel like it's super relatable, especially as like a married couple. And yeah, I love it. It's really fun and funny, and it just makes me laugh and feel good. And so I definitely recommend that one.
Yeah, watch it with your spouse or significant other and laugh.
Look at each other and laugh and be like,
laugh
that's
your
totally,
butts off.
Yeah, that's totally it.
My 2 recommendations, I know you always get on me for this, but it's 2. Because I lump them in together. They're 2 classic Hitchcock films, and they're on Prime right now. So Rear Window and Vertigo, 2 classic films. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They're great. So that is my recommendations. Those are your recommendations. We have our weekend recommendations as a whole. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment that we do every Thursday. Please, in the comment section below, let us know what you plan on watching this weekend, whether it be anything we talked about here today or just something random. We'd love to hear about it. So comment down below. Also like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more great content. We'll probably be back next Monday for another weekly live stream talking about all the movies we watched. But yeah, until then, we'll see you next time.